Welcome back to Championship Court, the APP Sunmed Atlanta Metro Open. We've got a good one on our hands here for men's doubles action. You're taking a live look at Rob Nunnery getting warmed up, 38 years old, out of Ponte Vedra Beach, in Florida. Played his collegiate tennis at UNC Asheville. He is teamed up with Andrei Daescu. This is a duo that we have seen win quite a bit here on the APP Tour, most recently bringing home the gold in New Jersey. Daescu, 35 years old, out of Palm Beach, Florida. Played collegiate tennis at Oklahoma. Boomer Sooner.
Yeah, Nunnery and Daescu have made their adjustments here this week compared to previous weeks. They have come away with a gold and a silver in New Jersey and Chicago, but they did not look as consistent as they are here this week.
They're taking on Brendon Long and Stefan Auvergne, who you saw take down the Johnson brothers right here on Championship Court earlier today. Long, 33 years old, out of Naples, Florida, won a gold medal when he was at the APP Daytona Beach. He's teaming up with Stefan Auvergne, and these two, you want to talk about calm, cool, and collected, that's what they were for the vast majority of that match against the Johnsons.
Yeah, Auvergne and Long looking really good right now. The two big forehands in the middle, and the X factor, as always, as Chad, you and I talk about, is Brendon Long, and can he keep it within himself instead of getting too big and too emotional? Can he keep it under check and play to his ability? And they will be in for a very good match here against Nunnery and Daescu. So, again, Stefan Auvergne improving every single day we see him. Brendon Long, over the last year and a half, has really made a name for himself. But now you got to go through the one seed, Nunnery and Daescu, who are looking really good, oddly enough, because typically, and I talked with them in their interview, typically they don't look so good. They haven't looked so good through draws. But you want to talk about the epitome of winning ugly, and that's exactly what they've done. But they keep winning.
Well, a lot of it has to do with making your opponents hit one more ball. Daescu gets big, but he's also solid defensively. Nunnery can adjust height, can adjust pace, can adjust position.
That's a lot of hardware.
It is.
That's a lot of hardware. That's an extra luggage bag.
And Daescu has 21 medals without playing singles.
Right, you have 3 players out of the 6 that don't play singles. You have Daescu, Barr, and Jarjing, who don't play singles. Hunter Johnson, Megan Fudge, and Paris Todd all play 3 events. So how impressive is that for those 3 to be in the top 6 and only play gender doubles and mixed doubles?
It is why they are a force to be reckoned with every single time they step on the court, no matter who they team up with, truthfully. Andrei Daescu certainly leading the charge there. 21, that's the number of those medals, and he would love nothing more than to add another opportunity here with Rob Nunnery. This duo, one that I think, like you guys mentioned, calm, cool, collected. If you're Auvergne and Long, what do you have to do to get them out of their rhythm?
Well, I like what Auvergne and Long did against the Johnson brothers in the semifinal as far as moving the ball around, bringing that ball back to the middle, really positioning themselves nicely to be able to attack. But Auvergne is so dangerous on the forehand side. Long is dangerous when he stays composed.
When you see Brendon Long just smiling, staring down Nunnery, and trying to give Nunnery what he gives a lot of times with that little forehand flick.
Yeah, as it dropped the paddle head down and roll that one down the line, but just didn't grab enough.
Oh, good leave there from Auvergne as he was about to punish that ball.
Pushes them onto their second serve, so it's going to be Andrei Daescu looking to put a point on the board for him and his partner to start us off here in game 1 of our men's doubles winners bracket final.
Good eye there from Daescu and Nunnery. Long's had a couple of issues on the backhand side where that ball flattens out on him. Brings that paddle back to the chest and tries to punch out.
Oh, ball stayed in.
I thought for sure that was going long.
Drop like a lead balloon off the paddle of Daescu on the baseline back there. He'll take it.
How quick does a lead balloon drop?
Very fast. Very.
Long overextending there. Feet a little stuck. And we get to overextension, especially on that backhand side. All we have left is the wrist to flick at it.
Big man in the middle with the good hands.
Well, it's probably not the best to speed up at Daescu right inside the body as he's moving forward. You kind of need to cross him up or stretch him out a little bit.
Good adjustment.
Or just drop
there.
a nice easy ball right in front of him.
Brendon Long with the good adjustment after that ball from Daescu went off the tape. Gets the ball back on their side. Stefan Auvergne with the serve. Double call of the foot fault there.
As Michelle Baumgartner and Larry Scott on the call. Both of them all over that foot fault on Andrei Daescu.
Just wide.
Well, Nunnery's expecting the counter to come back in, and it doesn't because he's sliding to that middle anticipating, and Long goes down the line with it. Nice job by Brendon Long. Oh, he caught it.
Highlight. Flicks that one back.
Brendon Long's pointing to the sideline. He's like, your paddle angle was set for over here.
We're taking a look at it right there. Catches the bottom of the paddle and rolls down to the very tip.
Oh, Long all over that in the middle. But again, we talk about it getting just a little too big right there.
Oh. Nunnery the one to call that one.
He walked away as soon as it came off the paddle. Didn't even look to see where it was going to go because he knew it was not going in.
He didn't want to. He did not want to see where it landed.
4-2-2 for Daescu's serve. Daescu apologizing for the love off the net cord that he got there, but he'll take it.
Liar.
5-2.
They call you a liar for apologizing on that one because much needed point right there from Daescu and Nunnery.
Yeah, that's a good ball there. Back behind Brendon Long. We have seen the breakdown on the backhand side from him. He tries to cut that one a little too much, and when it's that far behind you and trying to go cross court, very difficult shot.
Daescu, well-placed ball behind the body of Stefan Auvergne. Gives him a 7-2 lead. Another look.
Auvergne didn't even see this until it was past him.
Timeout called by Auvergne and Long as they're trailing here in game number 1 by 5 points. The winner of this one punches their ticket to Championship Sunday and a shot at the gold medal.
Well, Nunnery and Daescu haven't done anything flashy, but they're just playing pretty clean pickleball. We've seen a couple of errors, but not many. They're on the counter attack. They haven't been speeding up unnecessary balls. So for Auvergne and Long, they have to try to extend these points a little bit. Press, middle, get Daescu and Nunnery kind of pinched a little bit, and then push back outside and open up some of those holes. Because right now they're trying to hit through them, and that's not working.
Well, I mentioned to Nunnery and Daescu in their interview after their last match to get them here. And I said, you guys look like you're on a business trip right now. It's all business. There's no chest bumps like AJ loves. you know, the low to high chest bump with Rob Nunnery and Andrei Daescu. But again, it's
the
just
chest to forehead.
Yeah, the chest to forehead. But again, it looks like they're on a business trip. It's stone cold faces, but out here taking care of business right now, and it's very impressive.
7-2-2, the serve for Daescu.
That's a nice roll there from Auvergne. We saw it a couple of times against the Johnson brothers. This time changing up his spot. He tried to go into the body of Daescu a couple of times. This one splits right through the middle.
2-7-1 for Stefan Auvergne. That time it's Daescu leaving a dink a little bit short, so Auvergne and Long finding their first point since the score was 4-2 in favor of Daescu and Nunnery.
Good defense there from Auvergne, keeping them in that point. Long miss-hitting that one, trying to really crank up behind it to get some added top spin. Catches that one off the edge guard.
Daescu refusing to bite on that ball from Brendon Long.
Refusing to even look at it. He's like, I know better. That ball is way long.
You will not fool me. 7-3-1 for Daescu serve.
Oh, he was in between. Auvergne wanted to pull it back as soon as he hit it because he wanted to roll it, but it wasn't there.
You're trying to reach out to grab.
Give it back. Give it back. No, no, no.
Long looking behind him after that one. Potentially thought that ball was going to go deep, but hit it. It kind of just looked like he wasn't quite ready or expecting that ball to come back.
Big finish right there, down at the feet. Almost handcuffing Brendon Long right here is Daescu.
So
Whoa.
Just like that, Andrei Daescu and Rob Nunnery building themselves a strong lead here in game one. 9-3-2 for Nunnery's serve.
That's the second time where Nunnery's tried to slide it behind Long, but all that's done is opened up that hole down the line. You see Nunnery slide to the left. Catches just a little too much of the ball, actually.
Nunnery was on the first speed up from Long, but again, great coverage in the middle by both Long and Auvergne.
4-9-1. Brendon Long with the 4-9-1 serve. Dink left short there by Daescu. Timeout called.
Yeah, quick timeout called there from Daescu.
2 points on this service side so far for Auvergne and Long. And you guys always talk about how many points do you let somebody get before you call the timeout. Daescu just said 2. That's my number.
And I like that right there, though, too. Again, now he calls the timeout. You still have a large lead at 4, and you're protecting that lead right now going into this with a little momentum for Auvergne and Long. But, again, Daescu and Nunnery, veteran team, know what they're doing here. Call this timeout, slow it down a little bit, get that serve back, and hopefully for them be serving for a game here.
Sitting just 2 points, or 1 point away, I guess, from that opportunity. Best 2 out of 3 to 11 here in our men's doubles winners bracket final. The winner of this one moves on to punch their ticket to Championship Sunday. The losing team, however, not completely out of it, just have to come back through that consolation bracket win another one before you can earn your spot on Championship Sunday. Something unique here to the APP Tour.
Wow. Checked who's sitting in that match to get into the bronze medal match. Barrientos, Tioni, Dow, and Scarpa will face, winner of that will face the loser of this.
Dow and Scarpa did play very well in New Jersey. It was just the heat that took them out. And that one there from Daescu, just a little speed check. Stayed down, didn't quite come up for Auvergne.
But it was Barrientos and Tioni over Johnson, and Johnson 15-5.
Oof.
It's not a close one.
No, it is not.
9-5-1.
In the consolation bracket, it is 1 game to 15 as opposed to on the winner's side of the bracket. Best 2 out of 3 to 11. And
he decelerated. Daescu had the around the post.
Well, Nunnery did
call it out.
He called it out. And he called it pretty quick, I think. Yeah. Nunnery called it out right away. And I believe it was out.
Yeah. So our official confirming that the ball was out. So it's going to be Andrei Daescu with the serve, an opportunity to take game 1. And that is how it is done. The big man does his thing in the middle, the forehand right back in between Auvergne and Long. So game 1 goes to Andrei Daescu and Rob Nunnery. Can Auvergne and Long respond? We'll find out when we come back.
Introducing Skechers Pickleball, the official footwear of the APP Tour. They're ultra lightweight and responsive for incredible speed. They have Goodyear rubber outsoles with a specialized pickleball design for increased side-to-side stability and agility. Plus, they feature shock-absorbing foam and Skechers' famous relaxed fit design for incredible comfort game after game. Conquer the court in comfort. Skechers Pickleball, the official footwear of the APP Tour.
Hey, Jake, we're gonna stay apart.
You know, it's really scary.
Popcorn with no butter.
No, getting insurance. I mean, what if the jargon makes me feel alone and in the dark?
Hey, at State Farm, we're there for your what ifs.
Sorry. Is that seat taken?
Get on up here, buddy. Let's go. Let's go.
Most wanted? Yeah, for my cup of ale. I saw.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
Sunmed. Premium hemp wellness for targeted relief and recovery, daily calm and relaxation, a better night's sleep, and brighter days. Discover modern wellness products for every part of your day and every step of your journey.
The APP is presented by Pro XR, C&D Nets, Discount Tire, and Sports Illustrated.
Welcome back to the APP Sunmed Atlanta Metro Open. The crowd filling in nicely here, about 3:45 in the afternoon here local time in Griffin, Georgia, city that we're technically in, about 40 minutes outside Atlanta. Rob Nunnery and Andrei Daescu take game 1, 11-5. Serving here in game 2. Stefan over and said, not on that ball.
That forehand from Auvergne has got to be one of the hardest. We need to get a gun on some of these forehands to see the speed, because I'll put Auvergne up against a lot of people.
He wound up for that one for sure. So the ball hit the net cord, then dropped down and hit that horizontal bar at the bottom of the net, so it'll be a replay.
Stefan Auvergne with the do-over that does not go his way.
He wants a do-over of the do-over to do another do-over.
Not happy.
0-0-2 for Brendon Long.
Wow, what a chicken wing there from Rob Nunnery. The chicken wing winner.
That's the wave volley right there. The elbow comes up and then you roll it back down.
Ooh.
I don't know what was hit harder there, Brendon Long's hand by Stefan or that ball itself.
I think AJ just put her hand up and was like,
it was like
that would hurt.
Yeah, empathetic pain is what that was. The around the post from Brendon Long. Are you kidding me? The shape on that.
Dirty right here.
Yeah, watch him lay the wrist back. Hits the outside part of the ball and shapes that one back in. And then he comes up, tries to do a little too much there, rushes through that one.
0-0-2. Both teams still looking for their first point here in game number 2.
Nunnery goes way too big on the backside there. Watch it, a good forehand, sits straight on the backhand, but the body completely turns and he just flicks that one straight across it.
1-0-2. Long with the serve.
So the pace of the game is favoring Long and Auvergne right now. Yes, Daescu and Nunnery can play that pace, but it's not their preferred pace. And what you're seeing is Long and Auvergne step up, do what they want to do, initiate the pace, and dictate the patterns.
A little cross up there. Brendon Long tried to stutter step as he got to that ball. Overran it just a little bit.
See right there, Auvergne dictating pace, right? And he's just speeding up quickly with that little backhand flick. And you have both paddles of Daescu and Nunnery meeting in the middle.
Long leaving that one just a little short. It's going to put Daescu and Nunnery on the board here in game number 2. 1-2-2 for Daescu.
You heard Daescu getting to the kitchen line. The big, I got to get there. He took his 3 steps and was there from behind the baseline.
Yeah, maybe 2.5. A good choice there from Auvergne. He thought about reaching in at first. Let that ball bounce. It sat up. Rolled it nicely deep to the baseline, keeping the pressure on Daescu.
So Daescu and Nunnery do manage to tie things up, but Ball goes back to Auvergne, and Long with a chance to take the lead back here in game 2.
And people will ask why Daescu's taking that ball right there. Because he's stepping in front of Nunnery and really giving the same ball, quote unquote. And it's because he's changing up the timing too of Auvergne. He's getting it earlier and hitting it to the same spot, but giving it to Auvergne a little earlier as well. Oh, nice adjustment. Rob Nunnery almost going off his face right there.
Gets the paddle up, though. Gets the ball back on their side as well. Rob Nunnery and Daescu, a duo we've seen quite a bit here on the APP Tour. Nunnery doing some coaching of pickleball as well in recent years. Spent some time in Hawaii coaching some very big names. Kelly Slater, one of them.
We take a look here, and that ball just lands inside the line.
3, 2, 1.
So Daescu and Nunnery working off the first lead they've had here in game number 2. But Brendon Long putting an end to that real quick. Little rally.
3, 2, 2.
Oh, Vaughn getting called for the foot fault there. Looks like left foot, potentially.
Another look here at the foot fault. Oh, no, where did it... Just kidding. That was live.
Oh, just taking a look at his Wilson tennis shoes right there.
Just a reminder of that is the kitchen line,
Black
which
on
you
black.
cannot step on. Must stay out of the kitchen unless the ball bounces there first.
Wow, good spot right there from Nunnery. He gets 2 paddles in the middle.
You know the 2-for-1, buy one, get one sale was on.
So a timeout called here on the court. Stefan Auvergne and Brendon Long trailing 2-6, so they want a minute to talk things over. While they do that, it gives us an opportunity to take a look at our Sunmed recovery moment of the match. Rob Nunnery with some quick hands we're about to show you. He and Daescu up 6-2. Here it is.
I think this one just kicks up off the net. Nunnery, little jump as well with this one to get on top of it.
Gets a little
almost takes off his right ear.
Gets a little froggy right there, jumping up and getting on top of that. Great recovery for Rob Nunnery.
And just like that, Brendon Long and Stefan Auvergne had built up a lead here in game number 2. They started out 2-0, but then just consistently, Andrei Daescu and Rob Nunnery have continued to play their game, play their pace, and it is a 6-2 lead here for Daescu and Nunnery, who need to win this one. Or if they win this one, we'll move on to the gold medal match, Championship Sunday. Auvergne and Long would have to win this one and the next one to stay on the winner's side of the bracket.
Nice step in right there from Andrei Daescu, making himself nice and big.
7, 2, 2.
Daescu confirming to Rob, good leave there, Rob, because you can see the paddle start to go up, but the ball's sailing long, so out of the timeout. I believe it was 2 quick points. Timeout was called at 6-2, so 2 quick points here for Daescu and Nunnery. 8-2-2 for Daescu's serve.
Oh no, just the wheel's starting to get really loose right now.
This is a tough spot for Auvergne and Long, who have battled all day long, but against the consistency of Daescu and Nunnery, just struggling to find their rhythm.
Just the easy reset right there. I mean, like it was nothing from Nunnery.
Well, it's demoralizing because Long hits a very good ball. I mean, that's a reach in, an excellent speed up, and Nunnery just plays it like it was nothing.
So it's a match point opportunity here. Andrei Daescu with the serve.
Ooh, just wide.
Well, he doesn't hook this back. He slices it. And Auvergne sees that and knows that that ball's not going to come back if he slices it. It's going to stay flat right there. Good read from Auvergne.
That's the patented Rob Nunnery cross the body quick flip.
Why? I mean, Stefan Auvergne almost destroys Brendon Long here. And Brendon Long felt it.
Saw his life flash before his eyes.
Whoa.
Puts him onto their second serve. Brendon Long with it.
First one, yes, definitely going out. Long thinks the second one is, but no drops.
So instead, it's a second match point opportunity here. Andrei Daescu and Rob Nunnery with an opportunity to put themselves into the gold medal match. And they do. Andrei Daescu and Rob Nunnery are playing for gold yet again. Will have a chance to defend the title they won in New Jersey. They did the chest bump, too, so they're feeling good right now. We'll be back and hear from the winners in just a minute.
From tonight, Grant Gill will become a legend when he totally kills it at his improv class's graduation performance. Knees will be slapped, suds will be sprayed. People won't know what hurts more, their cheeks or their sides. That's why he's already keeping himself in shape and razor sharp today with health tips and wellness tools from AARP to help make sure his health lives as long as he does. Because the younger you are, the more you need AARP.
From the Volpe family to yours. Fine cured meats we've been crafting since 1902. Our secrets are simple. Care comes from the time it takes to do things right. Character comes from the hard work and determination it takes to make it. Craft comes from the traditions passed down over 4 generations. Delicious doesn't need to be complicated. That's the Volpe way, where passion and love go into everything we do. From John and Armando and Lorenza and Diana. From our family to yours.
We started this mission in tennis about 5 years ago. We've been perfecting our craft and our tools. We now see a phenomenal opportunity to take all that and bring it into pickleball to support an emerging ecosystem that's booming. And it's a super complementary partnership for us. With the experience and the existing events that are up and running, the recreational element of APP, it's a fantastic 1 + 1 is going to equal 4. So we're thrilled to be partnering with APP.
We take another look at match point here for Rob Nunnery and Andrei Daescu. Nunnery hitting the perfect spot right on the left hip of Stefan Auvergne. Nunnery and Daescu moving on to Championship Sunday. Auvergne and Long will drop down into the bronze medal match, but Dominic Catalano is courtside with our winners.
Rob, I'll start with you. Again, it's not that you guys will shy away from a hands battle, But against those guys, they love to get into that. It seemed like you guys would get into that, but then slow things down a little bit. Was that kind of the game plan going in?
I mean, those guys are world-class players, and we knew they were going to come out firing. So, yeah, I mean, we both trust our hands. Luckily, I've got this beautiful Control Air Invicta by Selkirk that has downy soft touch and feel. So this was beautiful. This helped getting used to it. And, yeah, it's fun playing beside this guy. We didn't play great all day, but we definitely played our best pickleball last 2 matches.
And then, Andrei, discuss the importance of how important it is for you guys to get done right now and not have to play another match today.
It's crucial, just trying to get out of here early enough, to get some rest. Yesterday was a long day for both of us in mix. Today started really early as well. So, yeah, this is a big win for us. I feel like we both played really well, like Rob said. And I know he's all about the soft shots, but I got a Proton Atomic here, and I'm all about the hand battle, so.
All right, well, Andrei and Rob moving on to Championship Sunday. We'll take a break. Next up here on Championship Court, women's winter bracket final here from Atlanta.